Hi everybody, and welcome back to FANG Friday. This is Ross Healy, the Chairman of Strategic Analysis Corporation and a Senior Portfolio Manager at McNichol & Associates Asset Management. This week, NVIDIA reported, and even though the numbers beat expectations, the stock sold off. Is this finally a sign that the market has gotten ahead of itself? If you watched me on BNN a month ago, or even yesterday when I was on, you know what I think. Of course, the question now is, what's going to happen to the share price and the valuation of this key stock in the months and years ahead? I have some thoughts on that, which I will share with you after we have reviewed the action of the FANGs in the past week. So without further ado, let's take a close look at the FANGs for the week. As always, before I do like to say thanks to everyone who likes this video and all our subscribers. It really helps to grow our channel, and we appreciate it greatly. Okay, well, let's start off logically and obviously with NVIDIA, which after a 2 breakpoint decline in price, hit the HB6, 33 times book beautifully, had a nice, basically one breakpoint bounce, and looks very much now as if it's rolling over, heading back down again, which would be, of course, in line with, I believe, its fundamentals. Other members, if you like, of the AI portfolio, first is Alphabet. Alphabet has had a decline from its bubble price, 7.4 times book, and appears very much to be on its way down to its MSG price. That's 5.5 times book value. In this rally in the market, Alphabet has shown very, very little tendency to rally along with the market. And the same goes for Microsoft. I have to say, again, yeah, it hit a low. It's rallied a bit, but not with great conviction. The same thing I think I could say with Amazon. Now that had a nasty break suddenly below its bubble price. Now it's had a breakdown, pullback, and now looks as if it is heading back down again, possibly to its MSG price, which I will have to tell you is a very, very long-term low, and therefore may be a significant price breakpoint. We'll see. Meta continues to kind of dither on either side of its bubble price, somewhat indecisively. Now, note lately there's been a little uptick here in the earnings and the fair market value, therefore, so maybe the stock will hold here and maybe it wants to go higher. But as I said before, remember that the bubble price has been a very, very long-term high, and the market has a memory. Apple is, unfortunately you can't see it, because I think the company is now buying back stock, and that, of course, accounts for this downtrending line here. But until we actually have the numbers, we can't record them. It looks let me get this here. It looks somewhat as if the stock is kind of riding its HB7 price, but again, rallying without any conviction. Tesla is Tesla. It's sort of a bit of a confounding company. However, when we look at the intrinsic value of this company and we read what's going on in the electric vehicle market, we have to say, my goodness gracious me, there's a lot of risk in this company and no growth to speak of. Finally, Netflix has, after a total collapse in the price, has managed to stagger back up to its HB2 price, which is 12 times book value. There has been a recovery. You can see that in the fair market value. So perhaps the company can break out and head higher, because it has been higher. But we'll have to see it first. So, to briefly recap, what happened last week, and more to the point, why? The FANG stocks with strong AI attributes are not looking to me as if they necessarily want to head higher. Indeed, softer prices look to me to lie ahead for Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, and even Apple. Meta continues to dither midway between its bubble price, 7.4, and its HB1, or 9.5 times book, but it's been unable to get there. Tesla had a breakdown, then a pullback, broke back out again. As I reserved last week, Musk has been leading us a merry chase, but the industry fundamentals lead me to ask a lot of serious questions. Netflix has recovered all the way to its HB2 price, 12 times book, where so far it has run into stiff resistance. It has been higher in the past, could break out, but I will believe it when I see it. And I would surmise will depend on the direction of the NASDAQ 100 going forward. As for NVIDIA, I said the stock was a sell, and even with quote-unquote strong earnings, the market sold off. The burden of the proof is now on the bulls, who have already experienced a 35% drawdown in the August sell-off. Stick with us and our charts if you want to see how this stock du jour will perform. Or better yet, sign up and join us by going to www.strategicanalysis.ca/pricing, as so many have in the past few weeks, and avoid unnecessary carnage to your portfolio and your nerves. Anyway, that's all for this week. I hope, whether you are north of the border or one of our American viewers down south, have a happy and restful Labor Day. As for now, this has been Ross Healy, the chairman of Strategic Analysis Corporation and a senior portfolio manager at McNichol & Associates Asset Management, reminding you that nothing, including investing, is difficult if you have the right tools.